You've probably heard a lot about the Delta variant of COVID, and you will soon probably be hearing a lot about Delta Plus, the new, even more virulent version of it that's starting to spread. Much of the conversation, though, has occurred about what's going on overseas and a little bit of how it's starting to spread in states like Florida. Well, it turns out it's spreading a little bit closer to home as well. But let's catch you up a little bit on this and try to figure out how worried you should be about it. Well, experts say that this variant spreads more easily because of mutations that make it better at latching onto cells in our body. In the UK, for instance, the variant is now responsible for 90% of all new infections. It's the predominant case. Let's see, nationwide here in the US, between the 9th of May and the 22nd of May, the Delta variant comprised less than 3% of samples. By mid-June, that had risen to about 20%. And here in California, it's grown from about 1.8% of samples to 4.8% in May. So it's a little bit rarer here in California than in other states, but it is beginning to spread as well. And the good news, at least as of right now, is that based on a study in Scotland, the Pfizer and AstraZeneca vaccines offered 79% and 60% protection against infection from the Delta variant. So it is easier to catch it, and some reports have said it takes just a couple seconds of exposure, which is horrifying. But if you are vaccinated, as more and more people are in the United States, it isn't necessarily that much more risky. So Francesca, what are your thoughts? You've been seeing this start to spread.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Go see a movie now while you can, man. I feel like we're just like watching a giant wave, in the distance, and you're like, oh, it's really nice on the beach, though. I don't know. It's like there's a little shark that's like dun 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 dun. But like in the beginning of the music, we can kind of hang. Is that selfish of me to say that I just want to like a little, like go to a movie, hug my mom one last time, and then I can shudder once again for another year? I feel like I'd be a better person. Actually, no, I'll go completely nuts if I have to be inside for another year.
It'll be entertaining though.
Oh my gosh, streaming. I'll finally get into video games. Maybe I'll perfect the one Mario jump because I'm terrible at them. I'm glad the Pfizer vaccine and the AstraZeneca vaccines are like very effective. And I'm interested in seeing the data on hospitalization rates and whether or not it is more likely, even though it's more infectious, whether it's more likely to land you in the hospital. It seems like as of now, no.
Exactly, yes.
So that's, I guess it's just, viruses, oh my gosh, I've been trying to understand them for a very long time now. But I believe they do mutate, cute. They become more infectious, very cute, but they also become less deadly, supposedly, as they continue. So a la the flu is not as deadly, although right wingers will have you believe that everyone's been dying from the flu. But as it mutates, and again, COVID may be endemic. It might just be a thing that we have to live with.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I agree. I think it is spreading slowly here in the US, thanks in large part to the fact that we have gotten so many people vaccinated at least to one jab. But by the way, especially with the variants, don't stop at one. Never stop at one. Don't ever do that. But if you were thinking about it, now you have even less reason to do it. But I agree, just in case, maybe get out there and do some fun stuff. I swear, if they pull Black Widow as a result of this, I'm going to lose my mind. And if I have to wait another year to watch the Bond movie, I'm gonna lose my mind. But anyway, concerns over a possible re-lockdown are somewhat justified. Although bear in mind, we have vaccinated a lot of people, but in some countries like in Israel, they have resumed their indoor mask mandate. So that's gonna be returning. In Sydney, they're going into partial lockdown today as a result of the Delta variant specifically. And so some states that had been, or some countries that had been very successful, and Australia had done a pretty good job, are having an issue with this new, more rapid spreading version. And now bear in mind, Australia has only vaccinated about 4% of their population fully. About a quarter have received one dose. So that's a much lower rate than the United States, but just understand the international situation there. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.